At the Highbury Stadium here on iFollow, it's the record-breaking Hatters. Interim manager Mick Harford delighted at the result, but let's talk about that 20 games unbeaten in the Football League, the first time that Luton Town Football Club have achieved that.
I'm absolutely thrilled for the players. I mean, it puts them up there in terms of some of the best teams that's ever been out and performed for Luton Town Football Club, so they're in that high echelon, and I'm absolutely thrilled for them. And it's only testament to the way they work, the way they go about the business, the way they train, the way every day they conduct themselves, and that they're an absolutely brilliant bunch to manage, and I can't praise them high enough. Absolutely thrilled for them and thrilled for the football club.
Was it a big thing to focus on in the week in the preparation to this game, or is it more to try and take the pressure off and to be relaxed and just focus on the game itself?
Well, players know what's at stake when they come into every game. You know, they're not stupid. But we knew today was a real tough game. It's not easy to come here. Joey sets his team up and they're hard to beat. They've got some good players, and it's a difficult place to come. You try and keep them relaxed. You try and keep them focused. You try and keep them on what the real aim is. And if we break records along the way, that's absolutely fantastic. And it's just a great achievement by the players, and it's great again supported by a full house of Luton fans who are just amazing and support the team immensely. You know, that last 2 or 3 minutes we needed the fans, and they got behind the team. You know.
Looking at the match itself, then the first half broken up quite a lot with some fouls and some yellow cards going out. It didn't really settle, did it, in the first 45?
No, we knew it would be second balls, knockdown games, and we dealt with what they had. I thought we were pretty comfortable. I think we deserved to be in the lead. With a brilliant goal actually, and I thought we dealt with their threats quite well, and they are good threats. The front three are lively, and they brought on Naderston, who's a real live wire. So the front three is very experienced and caused a lot of problems. But I think overall we deserved the victory, and basically could have been a bit more when it was 2-0, and we had a few counter attacks, especially later on in the second half when Elliott should have put the game to bed really. And we let them back in a little bit. We're a little bit disappointed, but that's the threat they pose. You know, they are a potent threat, and they got a goal, and we'll give them a little sniff for the last 3 or 4 minutes. But the lads saw the game out, and they did a real professional job, in my opinion.
Just going back, you touched on the opening goal. I mean, we saw what George Moncur could do at Kenilworth Road. It's his first start and his first away goal this afternoon. What a terrific free kick! Yeah,
it was a counter attack. It's probably the best bit of football we played in the first half, and we counter attacked them, and shins got brought down by a lunging tackle, and we weren't sure who was going to take it, because it was either JJ or George, and thankfully George took it, as he did the other week. So no, it was a brilliant goal, a brilliant finish, and it was part of our play that got us that free kick in terms of the counter attack. But it was a brilliant goal, and I'm absolutely thrilled for George. He's a great kid, he's a great personality around the place, and he'll have enjoyed that goal.
I mean, he's got a tremendous goals per minutes played ratio, hasn't he?
Yeah, his record's phenomenal in terms of scoring goals in the minutes he's played, and he made a big contribution today. You know, he played as a 10, and he was man marked. For the majority of the game, he had to try and get off the shackles of 28 Selby, I think it was, who followed him all over the pitch. So it was a difficult day for George, but he showed his class and his ability when he was in possession.
It just shows the strength and depth in the squad, doesn't it? Luke Berry missing out through injury, and in comes George Moncur. I mean, incredible. There's no change to the team, is it? It's keeping as strong a team as you can put on.
Yeah, and in all fairness, I've got to thank the board for strengthening in the window, and they give us an opportunity to have a strong squad for the run-in towards the end of the season. I'll repeat myself, I've said that in the past. So now we're in a good position, obviously, and we have a strong squad.
And the second half, the first goal 4 minutes before the break, and the second goal 4 minutes after the break. Pelly doesn't score many, but it was a good hit. But in fairness, the keeper's made the error there, hasn't he?
I mean, there was bodies in the way, but we from the bench, we weren't sure it went in, but it looked like a goalkeeping error. These things happen, but we took it, and it settled us down a little bit, in all fairness. Because we knew they would come out second half and have a good go at us, which they did, and I think the goal settled us down, and we more or less controlled the game till they got the late goal late on.
I mean, it's certainly a key time, isn't it, just after the break, just to double that lead?
It settles you down, you know. You go in there, and the first thing is, look, keep it solid. Let's be nice and compact. Don't give anything away first 10-15 minutes. And unfortunately, we were on the other side of the coin, and we got a goal, and it did actually settle us down, as I've said. And I thought overall we deserved the victory.
And as you mentioned, there were chances. Elliot Lee, glorious opportunity. Credit to the player for getting in the way, but a good counter-attack. Alan McCormack heavily involved.
Yeah, I thought he was excellent today, Alan, along with a few others. I thought he marshalled that midfield, sat in front of the back four, and obviously played a part in that counter-attack. But I've got to be honest with you, the team as a whole, everyone, I've never seen a team work so hard in terms of the way they closed down, the way they got people's heads down, the way they stopped them playing forward. I thought it was a monumental physical effort today in terms of what they were trying to do, and they stopped Fleetwood playing. I thought the effort and the commitment was amazing.
And just turned into a consolation for Fleetwood at the end there. Disappointed that they were able to get the goal so late?
Yeah, very disappointed. We put Alan on and went 3 at the back just to soak it up. They put the big centre half up front, so we knew we have to do something. And we're disappointed. It's just the second ball which he volleyed. It was a good finish, to be fair. James would be disappointed because I thought James Shea had a real good game today, and he looked very confident in all he did today, so he'll be disappointed. Yeah, we're disappointed to concede, but listen, you come away from home and you get 3 points at this stage of the season. It's a vital victory for us.
Vital victory, and when you look at games elsewhere, albeit Barnsley are keeping pace with another victory for them. Sunderland got a point at home against Accrington Stanley last night, and then Portsmouth threw away a 3-goal lead at Southend this afternoon. So the gap over the playoff positions has increased by another couple of points today.
If teams lose and teams draw, that's not our business. All we can do is come away from home to places like this, make sure we concentrate on getting results and look after ourselves. If teams lose and win, we can't do anything about that. We've just got to get a certain amount of wins, a certain amount of points, then we look after ourselves. And if we put in performances like that and the effort they put in today, we'll be okay.
You say okay. I mean, we've talked about the 20 games unbeaten. That's now 6 consecutive victories as well in the Football League.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It takes you away from teams when you win continually, and hopefully it will continue. But with the way these players go about the business, I'm sure they'll be ready to go again next weekend. In a real good game on TV.
Yeah, we look forward to that one next Sunday lunchtime at home. Packed Kenilworth Road once again. Well done, and congratulations, Mick, and to the team as well.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
Just in the 20 games, I mean, there's not been many really. You've had to sort of kind of come from behind or to win, or they've all been fairly deserved wins as well. I mean, is that unusual, you think, to have a period of that long games when you've been that good?
It's a difficult thing. You're on a good run, and the team's playing well, they're performing well, they're creating chances, they're playing with a bit of confidence. I wouldn't say a swagger, but they believe in what they're doing, they believe in, they trust in each other, and they work the socks off for each other. You know, you've seen the work rate today, the front two closing down, backed up by the midfield players, and the effort and the commitment that the whole team puts in. I thought it was a brilliant performance.
Were you quite surprised with how physical Fleetwood were? They were sort of almost trying to get booked at some points in that first half. Was it important your players didn't react to that as well?
Yeah, we did say at half time, no, we'll keep our discipline, we don't get involved. There was a few dangerous tackles flying around, and George took a nasty whack on his thigh. Could have been a red card, I'm not sure, but yeah, we just asked our players to keep discipline. Macca got booked, silly booking for dissent, I think it was, and George got booked for celebrating, which we don't mind. We get booked every time he keeps scoring, yeah. So no, it was 2 silly bookings, and in all fairness, the players were disciplined. They just kept the discipline, and they saw the game out. In all fairness, I thought they were thoroughly deserved of the 3 points.